Hey guys, so welcome back to another online class. You should have the full workout in front of you. So today I'm just going to go through the full workout, the order of it, all movement standards and how we might scale all movements. So when we jump in on our Zoom class, or if you're taking this on at home, you understand all the progressions and you know exactly what to do. So I'm going to start from the warm-up, then I'll go through the strength piece and then finish out with the workout. Today's session is quite low skill and very much strength orientated in our strength piece and our EMOM, a lot of upper body work, and then a fast workout to finish. So what we've got to warm up first, we are doing 3 rounds of 10 push-up and rotates, 10 squats with a 3-second pause in the bottom, 6 couch or chair dips, and then 20 good mornings. So starting with our push-up rotates, we should know the drill on this one. It's going to be our chest to floor, up, full rotation through, opening up, and then again, opposite side. As always, we can do these off our knees, coming up to your feet, and then rotating through as well. The next one we're going to be hitting is 10 squats. Whenever you see the 3-second pause, you're using it as a mobility drill. So you're hitting the bottom, holding for 3 seconds, moving around a little bit as you're down there, standing each rep. Between these reps, you can change your stance a little if you want. Use it to practice your mobility. And then let's see, next one, 6 couch dip or chair dip. So if I was doing it here, I would be using the couch and I would be stepping out, coming to the very bottom and pressing away, okay? Ideally, having something a little bit higher. The best thing you can use is 2 chairs. It's mainly just to really open up our chest before we go into the strength piece. So it's not overly important, but the best thing you can have is 2 chairs so we can lower to the very, very bottom, open up all of those joints and then press away again, okay? Then the last one is 20 good mornings. That is going to be our standing tall, a little dip in the knee, pushing your hips back and standing tall. We only want to have a very small bend in our knee because we're focusing on loading up the hamstrings, glutes, core and lower back. Okay, again, just a warm up. So 3 rounds of those movements. Next piece, we're going to go on to an every minute on the minute style strength piece. Okay, so movements first. We will be doing, most of them are 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, except the first round has a rep range. So first one is going to be bent over towel row for 12 reps with a 3-second pause at the top. That means you have to pin your kettlebell or your dumbbell or your weighted bag to your chest and hold it there for 3 seconds. If you need to, you can take a quick rest on the floor with the plate, like tapping the floor or putting the plate down, but ideally try and do it all unbroken, okay? We are using a towel to try and work your forearms, so even if you have a kettlebell, if possible, get a towel. It'll help, it'll just make it a little harder on your forearms and that grip strength. So that's going to be our bent over towel row. Next one is going to be a towel high pull. So we're going from kind of upper back straight into traps, straight into some trap work and some delt work. Then we're going into some power play push-ups. So that's going to hit our chest, except today we're going to be doing explosive work. And then finally we're going to do some towel bicep curls. So we're working for 20 minutes. We're going to be doing 5 rounds of these movements. I'm going to go through each one individually. For this, you do need a weight. So either a plate, a kettlebell, 2 dumbbells say, or your weighted backpack. Okay, let's go through all of these. So first one, again, first minute is your reps. We're doing 12 reps with a 3-second pause in between each rep. So, and then you'll just rest the remainder of the minute or pretty much move straight on to the second movement. So again, I'm going to get my grip on the towel, then I'm going to stand tall, pull my shoulders back and hinge into that bent over position. Okay, from there. From there, I'm going to pull up and hold for 3 seconds. Up, 1, 2, 3, down, immediately go again. 1, 2, 3, immediately go again. 1, 2, 3, and so on. We are always doing a 3-second pause at the top, almost like an isometric hold, okay? That one is going to take quite long because it's 12 reps and there's 3 seconds in between every rep. So we're going to be pretty much moving on to straight on to the next movement, which is going to be our towel high pull. For this, I sort of see best hand position. It's going to be either there or there. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to start on the towel high pull with my thumbs facing down, okay? You can use the towel or you can just use, say, the kettlebell with the handle, but again, even if I had a kettlebell, I'd be using the towel. I've been using the towel a lot lately, just because I don't have a pull-up bar, so I can't hang off things, so I'm trying to attack my forearms. So, towel high pull, holding the ends of the towel, thumbs facing down, stand tall so the plate's just off the floor, pull nice and high with your elbows up to the roof, and down again, okay? Right up and down. Pull it as high as you can and down. I'm always trying to get my thumbs up to about my collarbones and then I go back down again. So that's that one. We're doing 30 seconds max reps on that. Next one, this is our explosive one. We're doing plate power push-ups. So the way this one works is you put the plate in the center, from there, I'm going to do a push-up so my chest touches the plate, and then jump both hands on. It's going to look like up, 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 okay? If you don't have a plate, you might do like explosive push-ups so your hands just about come off the floor. That would look like here, okay? Otherwise, we can do clap push-ups, so we can do all variations off our knees. You just want to be explosive, so it's better to do a push-up off your knees and be explosive, like so, or rather than doing a push-up off your feet and being like really grindy on it. Today is about power. So that was 30 seconds max reps. Final one, towel bicep curl. Again, 30 seconds of max reps. Really try to use a towel in this one. This one we're going, the grip will be thumbs facing up, so thumbs up. The thumbs up and down, it doesn't make a huge difference, it just changes like the effect on your wrists, so it doesn't hurt your wrist basically. So this one, standing tall, shoulders right back, elbows in nice and tight, whole way up, whole way down. This one is slow and controlled for 30 seconds, aiming to get 10 plus reps, okay? It's gonna be our towel bicep curl. So that is our strength piece. Again, it is every minute on the minute for 20 minutes, so we're completing 5 rounds of those movements. So it's gonna be a tough upper body session, hitting our shoulders, our back, our traps, chest and biceps. Okay, so that's that piece. Next piece, the workout is a 12-minute AMRAP of ascending reps, going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, you just keep going, adding up by 2. The movements are overhead plate lunges, so again we need our weight. If it gets too heavy, you can always put the weight down. We're doing leg raises, that is going to be a floor drill hitting the lower abs. And finally we're doing some plate snatch, okay? So bringing the plate snatch in as a third movement is going to make those overhead lunges very hard. The shoulders are going to be fatigued, especially in the later rounds. So the overhead lunge is going to look like throwing your plate or kettlebell up overhead. You can do this single arm if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, and you can alternate arms whenever you like, or you can hold the kettlebell or dumbbell in both arms, just holding it sideways. So we're going knee to floor and standing tall. You can go forwards or backwards. I prefer to go backwards because it just takes the pressure off my knees, and I feel I'm getting to a better position there, but forwards or backwards. Again, so say I'm in the first round, I'm just going to go 2 reps. So it's going to be 1, 2. 1 rep off one leg, second rep off the other leg. Then we're going to go straight into our leg raises, which are going to look like being on the floor. Always put your hands under your hips to protect your back. Crunching forward, down and up. 1, 2, okay. Now we're moving into my plate snatch. If you have a kettlebell, you're going to do kettlebell swings to overhead. If you have dumbbells, you're going to do ground to overhead. So we tap the floor, go fully overhead. Or that can be a single arm snatch as well, tapping the floor every time. Or finally, if you have a backpack, it's going to be tap the floor with the bag, bring it overhead. For this case, I'm going to do either. You can choose. Ideally, you'll do a plate snatch, tapping the floor, going overhead for 2 reps. If you want to, you can do a plate swing, overhead again. Okay, so either a plate swing or a plate snatch. And that's going to be the first round. Okay, again, it's a 12-minute AMRAP. Next one, we're going to do 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, and so on. And that's the workout, guys. Let us know if you've any questions. Hopefully we'll see you in Zoom class. If you're doing it at home, best of luck and keep training. Catch you tomorrow. Good stuff, guys.